Hi folks, how you doing? It's Descattys out in the woods as usual. Quite recently I purchased an OEX Bush Pro Tarp, and I'm going to run through the specifications of it and obviously set it up and let you have a little glance over at it. Alright, so stay with us folks, and we'll see how we get on. Right, how's it going then folks? So this is the Bush Tarp Pro by OEX. Now what I'm going to do first of all, because I've only just bought it, I mean I had it out in the shop, laid it all out and I fit under it okay, and bear in mind I'm 6'3". I'm just going to read the spiel that's actually on there, the material that it's made from and the measurements. Right, so it's telling you that it's a universal and multi-use outdoor adventure tarp. The material is 30 OD 400T Nylon Ripstop PU. And it's got 5,000 HH, whatever that means. It's fine but tough nylon material with a high water repellency, which you'd expect from a tarp. Multi-pitching combinations, provides comfortable camping or emergency shelter, and it has, I think, quite a good thing for it. It has 24 reinforced rig points, 16 edge eyelet and webbing points, and 8 upper webbing points as well. It weighs 0.55 kilos. Okay, so so that's the actual specs of the tarp. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take it out and put it together. Okay, so what I'm simply going to do, I'm literally going to just set it up as a lean-to, but then we'll take the video camera around and we'll show you all the tie-off points and everything else. So what I'm going to do is just literally just lash it to this tree here using a taut line hitch. And I'll run it across this other tree, hoping that the tree's long enough, the string's long enough, which it is. I've got literally just 2 little prosec loops there in a different colour cordage, so it allows me to just to be able to see when I'm putting it together, something like that. So we'll use that as kind of my ridge line. Okay, so we've obviously got this as our ridge line. I'm not teaching you how to set up a tarp. I'm literally just, there's the plastic loops. Now one thing that I did like about this actually is the compactness of it. It's quite small. I mean, it even goes down further, but it actually packs down quite small. It comes in obviously its own bag. It's got the quick release buckle there at the top. So we'll take the tarp out. And I mean, if you actually look at the tie-off points that are on it, they're quite good webbing straps with the sort of brass eyelets through the holes. And the one thing that I did like, that I've made an amendment to this, one of my old tarps that I had from years ago, what I like about it is that the actual tie-off points at the top are a lot shorter. They're not long like they are on some other tarps that you buy. Alright, they're actually quite close to it, and they're the ones that run through the middle and across the top. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to set it up lengthways and a simple lean-to. Okay, so we're literally now just going to use one of our loops. I'm going to run it through the brass eyelet there. Is it still recording? Alright, and then we're just going to tie it off there with just a normal square knot or a simple knot there. So that's one. Okay, and then we'll tie off the other end onto here like so, and we're going to go through the brass eyelet again. We'll tie that off, quite simple there, just to take the tautness up of it. So as you can see there now, so obviously that's the kind of size of it. Now as I say, I'm 6'3". I mean, and that's pretty, I mean the wind's helping me out here right now, but it's actually quite a size for for someone of my height. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm literally just going to peg out the back using a couple of hazel pegs that I made earlier for killing vampires. Right. Okay, so the loops are actually quite small on it. I mean, obviously, admittedly, I've got wire peg. I've got some smaller pegs that I would use at home, when I normally camp out, but for the time being, for the demonstration of this video, because I've packed light and I've only come out for the day, I'm going to be using these thick kind of pegs, and really the idea isn't really for me to show you the actual sort of, well, it is obviously to show you the specs of it, but also to gauge you an idea on the actual sort of the webbing points and that, for actually pegging out your tarp and stuff like that. So if we just go something like this. Okay, so if we have a glance around the tarp then, so if we look at the sort of the shorter side, all right, it's got webbing, it's got 3 tapes there, and obviously the ones on the corners, on each corner. It's got the brass eyelet in the middle, and then as I say, a nice one for me as well, what I like is the series of tie-off points that you've got that run through the centre of the top, but they're actually a lot shorter, so you kind of get I think you actually get a better kind of, if you wanted to run a paracord ridgeline through there or something similar, it kind of holds it closer to the ridgeline. And then that really is it. I mean, you know, I can obviously tie off some more bits of paracord on there and the like, and at the end of the day, a tarp's a tarp. So this is it. I mean, would it hold a hammock? It probably would. I'm not a hammock dweller. I'm someone that ground dwells all the time, but it's actually quite nice. I mean, I like the compactness of it. I am going to obviously try it out in the rain and everything else, but for the time being, you know, it is what it is. It's actually quite a, you know, I'm quite pleased with it so far. I mean, it's not cheap. I mean, that particular tarp ain't cheap. I mean, they come in at just under £50, so really it is kind of quite a lot of money, especially for maybe some of the OEX stuff. But you know, there it is. I've paid for that myself. I haven't, you know, OEX haven't sent me anything for me to try. I've literally just seen this in Go Outdoors and purchased it myself. All right. So right, so now what we're going to do, we're basically just going to pack it down in reverse now. So I'm just going to take undo the old the square knots that I've got there, take it off one end and then take it off the other. I mean, I'm not going to fold it up in any particular way either. I'm literally just going to fold it up sort of lengthways, because what I want to do is obviously show you when it gets packed away into the bag as well. Because I mean, some people like to change the bags and stuff them into other sacks and all the rest of it. Some people are a bit unsure about, you know, keep folding their tarps up because they're worrying about them splitting at some point, a bit like having a mat. But for the time, you know, this is just this video and for demonstration purposes, I'm literally just folding it up as normal as I possibly can. All right, so something like that. I'll fold it up again like that, like so. And as I say, now I'm just going to roll it out. It's probably quite big actually for what I'm doing there now. I'm probably putting it away quite big, but we'll see how it goes with the bag as it is. I haven't actually tried to stuff it in now. I've literally, you know, before I've literally done it by folding it up and all the rest of it, and it looks like it's going to go into the bag quite enough really. I kind of like the colour of it as well, that sort of deep green sort of colour. And as well, having the quick release buckles at the top there, just give it a bit more of a nicer sort of nicer look as well in the bag. Alright, so I could probably compress that down just a little bit more. There's no compression sacks on it or anything else. I mean, it's still not that big really to be sort of carrying in the rucksack and all that, okay? So there it is, folks. Alright, that's the OEX Bush Pro Tarp. Alright, so thanks for watching. Let us know what you think of the video and all the rest of it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Jake's behind the camera today doing a bit of footage, so hopefully that'll come out all right. So take care, folks. All the best. Descattys signing out, and I'll see you on the flip side.